you ever had someone completely twist the truth about you behind your back? They paint you as unstable, dramatic, abusive, even, while you're the one sitting there reeling from the damage that they caused. You're the one crying yourself to sleep. You're the one trying to make sense of what just happened. And meanwhile, they're out there playing the victim. And somehow other people are believing them. That, my friend, is the smear campaign. And it is one of the most painful, isolating, rage inducing parts of narcissistic abuse. But before we get into it, don't forget, guys, to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my weekly videos on narcissistic abuse. And don't forget to like and follow. It really helps the channel out with that horrible old algorithm. But let's get into it, guys. Healing from toxic relationships and rebuilding your sense of self. I'm Nova. I'm a therapist who works with people healing from narcissistic abuse. And today we are unpacking what the smear campaign actually is, why narcissists do it, how it affects your mental health, and most importantly, what you can do about it. Okay, first things first. What is a smear campaign? Well, a smear campaign is when a narcissist goes out of their way to manipulate how other people see you. It's a strategic effort to damage your reputation. It's a preemptive strike before you talk about them. It's designed to discredit your character and isolate you from any type of support system. It usually starts right around the time you start pulling away from them or standing up for yourself, or after they discard you, of course. And suddenly, people around you start acting weird. Mutual friends go quiet. Family members stop checking in. Maybe you hear through the grapevine that you're the abuser and you're just standing there like, wait, what? Are you kidding me? No, unfortunately, this is exactly what narcissists do. Why? Because they need to protect their image. Their biggest fear in life is you exposing them. They need to control the narrative. They can't let people know who they really are. So they paint you as the problem before you can speak your truth. It's that preemptive damage control, and it's cruel. So how does it start? Well, usually it begins quietly. Subtle little comments, playing the victim. Oh, I've just been through so much. They've really been difficult lately. I'm trying, but nothing I do is ever enough. Sound familiar? Or they'll flip it and say that you were the one who was controlling, that you were unstable, that you are now obsessed or crazy or just making stuff up like they are after the breakup. And they'll do it with charm, with tears, those crocodile tears. They'll do it with credibility so people believe them. And it makes you feel like you're losing your mind because suddenly you're not just grieving the relationship or the trauma, you're also fighting this invisible war for your reputation. And you can't even defend yourself properly without looking reactive. And that's the trap. So let's be real. One of the most painful parts of a smear campaign is that people actually believe it. Even people you thought were loyal to you, even people that you've known for years, because narcissists are master storytellers. They lay the groundwork before the relationship ends. They plant seeds like, they've been really emotional lately. I think something's going on with them mentally. I tried everything. I just want peace. So by the time you react or speak up or fall apart, they've already cast you in the role of the crazy one. And boom, you've just proven their point. Guys, it is psychological warfare. Now, why do narcissists do this? Well, because their biggest fear, as I said earlier, is exposure. They can't handle the idea of people seeing the truth about who they really are. So instead of facing accountability, they go into full blown attack mode. They rewrite the story so they come out looking like either the hero or the victim. And you, well, you become the villain. They recruit what we call flying monkeys, people who spread the lies for them so their hands remain clean. Sometimes it's mutual friends, sometimes it's even family members, and sometimes it's even your own kids, which is heartbreaking. And these people, they often don't even realize that they're being manipulated. They sometimes think they're helping. They think they're being neutral. They're being Switzerland, but really, they're just doing the narcissist's dirty work. Now, let's talk about what it feels like to be on the receiving end of this, because it's not just frustrating, it's devastating. It makes you question your reality. It makes you feel completely alone. You start asking yourself, maybe I really am the problem. Maybe I am overreacting. Or why is no one standing up for me? And guys, this is exactly what the narcissist wants, to isolate you, to discredit you before you can even tell your side, to destroy any type of support system so that they control the story, and they'll keep playing nice in public. They'll keep smiling on Instagram. Meanwhile, you're crying in the shower, in your car, wondering how your life turned upside down. That contrast between their calm and your pain, it makes people think you must be the unstable one. It's a setup and it works. So how do you protect yourself? Well, you don't take the bait. The narcissist wants you to explode. They want you to send that angry text, to lash out, to post something reactive, because that gives them proof. As hard as it is, guys, stay grounded. Respond if you have to. Don't react. Document everything. Keep screenshots, save messages. If kids or court are involved, stick to facts only. Get clear on your truth. Not everyone will believe you, and that hurts. But you need to believe you. You need to know that your truth is just so true. You need to know it so deeply that no smear campaign can shake it, because the reality is that when the dust settles, people will see the people who matter. They always do. Maybe not right away, but eventually patterns reveal themselves. And if you are, stop trying to convince the people who don't want to understand. It is not your job to control the narrative. It is not your job to chase down lies. Your job is to heal, to focus on your peace, to rebuild what they tried to break. Guys, here is what I want you to remember. You are not crazy. You're not toxic. You're not unstable, no matter what they say about you. You are reacting to betrayal, lies, and abuse. And that reaction is normal. Now, guys, if this resonated with you, please hit like so more people can see this. It really helps the message reach the people who need it most. And make sure you subscribe to my channel for weekly content that supports you through narcissistic abuse, recovery, trauma healing, boundary building, and how to actually find peace again. And if you want to go deeper, grab a copy of my book, Fake Love. It's packed with real strategies to help you untangle your mind from all the manipulation and finally feel like you again. And of course, check out my podcast, Fake Love and Flying Monkeys. We talk about all of this stuff all the time, real stories, real healing, real guests, and no fluff. And if you're ready for proper trauma informed support, head to my website to speak with a counselor, an online counselor who actually gets what you're going through. Guys, you don't have to keep defending yourself to people who never have your back, who never had your back. You don't have to keep explaining your pain to people who choose not to see it. You are allowed to protect your peace, even if it means letting go of people who believed the lies. You know your truth, and that is more powerful than any smear campaign. See you in the next one.